Let's rank the Star Wars The Old Republic classes from weakest to strongest. At number 8, the Trooper. The Trooper is one of the Republic's elite soldiers, trained to handle dangerous missions with discipline and firepower. Unlike smugglers or bounty hunters, troopers fight as part of the Republic's military, often leading squads into battle. Their most impressive feat is defeating Havoc Squad, an elite unit once considered the Republic's best. Taking them down shows incredible skill, resilience, and leadership. However, troopers lack the supernatural advantages of the Force. While their advanced technology makes them formidable, they're ultimately limited by their physical capabilities. Force users can move faster, anticipate attacks, and manipulate the battlefield in ways that troopers can't match. Their feats are impressive, but in a galaxy dominated by Jedi and Sith, they can only rise so far. At number 7, the Jedi Consular. The Jedi Consular is a powerful Force user known for their mastery of both combat and diplomacy. They wield incredible Force abilities capable of altering the battlefield with wisdom and energy. One of their most impressive feats was stopping a darkside ritual, which could have caused immense destruction. They used Force healing, the technique that restored others while draining their own energy. This self-sacrificing technique came at a great cost, weakening the Jedi Consular over time. If they embraced the dark side, their potential for power would have been far greater, but their reliance on healing others held them back compared to other Jedi and Sith, who could fight at full strength. At number 6, the Smuggler. The Smuggler is a master of quick thinking, blaster combat, and strategic deception. While they lack the Force, their ability to outmaneuver and outgun opponents makes them a serious threat. One of their greatest feats is defeating a Force-sensitive Jedi warrior, an incredibly powerful and nearly immortal opponent. Doing so without the Force highlights the Smuggler's sheer skill and resourcefulness. Despite this, the Smuggler is still limited by their lack of Force abilities. Their victories come from clever tactics rather than raw power, making them formidable, but ultimately not on the same level as the strongest Force users in the galaxy. At number 5, the Bounty Hunter. Bounty hunters are feared across the galaxy for their ability to take on deadly targets, including Jedi and Sith. They're specifically trained to counteract the abilities of powerful Force wielders. With cutting-edge technology, including jetpacks and energy shields, they are a serious threat. Some have even been hired to take out Dark Council members and Jedi Masters. Despite their skills and weaponry, bounty hunters lack the raw supernatural power of the strongest Jedi and Sith. They can compete with some Force users, but they don't have the same potential for growth or the ability to manipulate reality like top-tier Force users. At number 4, the Sith Warrior. The Sith Warrior is a relentless force of destruction, excelling in lightsaber combat and dark side aggression. As the Emperor's wrath, they carry out the Sith Emperor's will without question. Their greatest feat is defeating Darth Barus, a Sith Lord capable of manipulating the Dark Council. By crushing Barus, the Sith Warrior proved their immense combat prowess. While their strength is undeniable, the Sith Warrior focuses mainly on martial abilities. Compared to other Sith Lords who wield ancient sorcery, the Sith Warrior's focus on combat keeps them just below the absolute strongest. At number 3, the Jedi Knight. The Jedi Knight is the ultimate warrior of the Jedi Order, known for their combat prowess and discipline. Their most legendary feat was defeating the Sith Emperor at half power. While this is still an incredible victory, the Emperor ultimately survived, meaning the Jedi Knight didn't defeat him at his peak. Despite this, the Jedi Knight's combat abilities, strategic mind, and ability to resist the dark side make them one of the most powerful figures in the galaxy. They can hold their own against the strongest Sith Lords, making them elite warriors in their own right. At number 2, the Imperial Agent. The Imperial Agent is a master of espionage, assassination, and manipulation. Their most legendary feat was defeating Darth Jadus, a Sith Lord with godlike power. The fact that an Imperial Agent without the Force brought him down proves how dangerous they are. Their ability to infiltrate, manipulate, and eliminate enemies from the shadows makes them one of the deadliest figures in the galaxy. Unlike the bounty hunter who relies on brute force, the Imperial Agent thrives in deception and control. They can eliminate powerful Sith Lords through strategy and intelligence, but they still lack the raw force abilities that define the strongest Sith and Jedi. And finally, at number 1, the Sith Inquisitor. The Sith Inquisitor stands at the top, mastering Sith sorcery and the dark side. Their greatest feat is defeating Darth Thanaton, a Sith Lord powerful enough to challenge the Dark Council. What sets them apart is their ability to consume Force ghosts, absorbing the knowledge and power of fallen Sith Lords, making them virtually unstoppable. By harnessing ancient Sith sorcery, the Sith Inquisitor surpasses even the Emperor's elite warriors. Their ability to grow stronger with every battle secures their place as the most powerful class in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Do you agree with this ranking? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Star Wars content.